Broadcasting from the Fence One studio, 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, sensational. It is Tuesday and a little wet, a little damp, and I enjoy the quietness of the rain at the moment. It's going to pick up a little bit midday by the time the midday vibe comes around. We are expecting some heavier rain and, wind and all that. Storms. We'll call them storms. Right. So from the midday to this afternoon, that's what is predicted around the Tennessee Valley. So there you have free car wash.
Free car wash. I actually like the temperature. Now, granted, it's a little confusing, and I definitely feel like that at some point in time, folks is going to start getting sick, right? Because it's hot, then it's cold.
Because if you keep taking your clothes off to summer wear and you're going, the thing that you have to remember, even though it feels warm outside, there is a cold front coming through, and that's waiting to get your throat. It's trying to give you a cold.
It's trying to give you a cold.
It wants to make you sick, indeed. But yeah, this is that type of weather. I always call it dangerous weather because it's deceiving.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
The one thing I noticed this morning, however, and through the night, it felt very warm. I had my temperature on the same setting, but it seemed extremely hot. I'm like,
with you. I woke up sweating last night.
I was so confused. I'm like, just the other day, it was freezing. I couldn't get this place warm enough. And now it's like, it's too hot in here. I can't breathe.
I woke up this morning to go ahead and, because my remote start don't work. So I ran outside to get ready to start my truck. And I said, hold on. I don't need to start it up and warm it up this morning.
No, it's nice and warm and toasty.
Real nice and toasty this morning.
Well, listen, everyone's talking about the guy that was accused of shooting the CEO of the United Healthcare, and he had been on the run for nearly a week. And they had pictures of him all over the, news media outlets as well as social media. Folks were trying to figure out who he was. And when he was at I think it was at a hotel desk or something.
When he flashed that famous smile.
That, and because they wanted him to pull his mask down for identity. Actually, he had a fake ID, which he used at the hostel about days before to rent or whatever. So nonetheless, he gets to a McDonald's in Pennsylvania, Altoona, Pennsylvania. Don't know. I got to get the map out on that one.
Pennsylvania.
I got to get the map out. 26 years old. Now, were you expecting someone older?
No, I knew he was going to be young.
Okay.
What I didn't expect is that he was a data engineer.
Not only that, valedictorian of his high school graduating class of 2016 when he graduated from college. They say he was a very smart, kind of quiet kind of guy, according to classmates and roommates. They were sharing his demeanor and his personality.
They said it wasn't expected at all.
No.
Not expected at all.
Because we usually have kind of like that kind of profile that we've gotten used to, unfortunately, in the country of who has done what. But anyway, they said that no one had heard from him in months. Apparently, his family had been looking for him. So he got kind of quiet. And so then the next thing you know, this unfortunate tragedy for the family losing their loved one, Mr. Thomas, the CEO of United Healthcare. So the investigation is underway. And, of course, we always want to know why.
Why?
Yeah, so maybe sooner or later we'll find out. But nonetheless, the crazy thing is he was carrying a 3D printed pistol and silencer. Y'all happy with your new technology?
Tony, every time I think I'm digging deep, you just dig deeper.
Hello.
94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Well,
back in the day, Yolandi Cornelia Nikki Giovanni Jr., poet, writer, commentator, activist, and educator, one of the world's most well-known African-American poets. Her work includes poetry anthologies, poetry recordings, and nonfiction essays. During the 1970s, she began writing children's literature and co-founded a publishing company called Nicktom Ltd. to provide an outlet for other African-American women writers. Poems such as Knoxville, Tennessee, and Nikki Rosa have been frequently republished in anthologies and other collections. Nikki Giovanni, who taught at the Queens College, Rutgers, and also Ohio State, was a university distinguished professor at Virginia Tech until September 1st, 2022. Nikki Giovanni took her last bow yesterday, earning her angel wings at the age of 81. That's back in the day. On this date, back in the day, in 1817, Mississippi became the 20th state. It was Martin Luther King Jr. who won the Nobel Peace Prize on this date in 1964. George Lucas began Lucasfilm in 1971. And it was 2009 when President Barack Obama received the Nobel Peace Prize as well. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people, too.
Actress Raven-Symoné celebrating her birthday today. From The Cosby Show as Little Olivia to That's So Raven and Nicole Lee on Hanging with Mr. Cooper. We also have singer, songwriter, model, dancer, and the multi-talented Tiana Taylor, as well as celebrity chef, restaurateur, TV personality, Food Network star with shows like Best with Bobby Filet and more. Bobby Filet celebrating his birthday today. And Heisman Trophy winner and quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow.
Who won last night?
They did. In memoriam, we have Michael Clark Duncan, born on this date in 1957, best known for his role as John Coffey in the hit movie The Green Mile. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National Human Rights Day, calling attention to the fundamental rights of all people all around the world. That's Black in the Day, back in the day. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Happy holidays from today's best variety of R&B.
Hi, this is Charlie Wilson, wishing you a very, very Merry Christmas.
94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning. Check it out. 67 degrees. Why? Why is it so warm?
In December.
El Nino. Get used to the word. El Nino going to bring warmer temperature and rain. Time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. The Huntsville Music Office is inviting everyone to come out and join their quarterly meetup tonight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the camp. If you want to know what's going on locally, how you can get involved music-wise, and if you're an artist, definitely encourage you to pull up, get out there and network. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The good news in the neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M. Start here. Go anywhere.
I said, Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256 getting ready for the holidays. Mm-hmm. And I pulled the box out, got the decorations out.
Just haven't put them up yet.
Nope, but they look cute. They look cute.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Now, it's holiday season. People generally don't want to mess up their walls.
Oh.
So do you use Thumb Tacks or tape?
Neither.
What do you use?
That M3 thing that sticky thing.
The reverse sticky thing?
The stuff that doesn't,
cause the thing on the wall?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, you just pull it off. It doesn't. It's not abrasive to the wall. It won't pull off your paint. Won't put a hole in it or anything like that. I ain't putting nothing on the wall, by the way.
Really?
No.
No, none of the tinsels or nothing?
No, on the tree.
Okay. On the tree?
I'm putting nothing on the wall.
Well, Tony, have you heard of the worst Christmas songs? According to
I've heard some pretty bad Christmas songs over the years.
What is the worst Christmas song you think of?
Well, some people aren't going to like this, but some people are like, no, that's my favorite. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
I love that song.
I knew it. Oh my goodness. All right.
You could say there's not such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandma, we believe.
You know that song way too well. Way too well. Well, USA Today put a list out of the worst Christmas songs. I've never seen a list of the worst Christmas songs.
Me neither.
Oh, my goodness. It's Christmas time. New Kids on the Block coming in at number 5 with Funky Funky Christmas.
Okay.
Well, theirs is Funky Funky Xmas.
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that song.
My grandmama used to say, you don't put an X in Christmas. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Jessica and Ashley Simpson, where are they? The Little Drummer Boy, their rendition.
Okay.
These are the rendition of songs sung by these people who made it the worst list.
This is not the Motown Christmas either, folks.
No.
Okay? This is not.
Oh, no. Anytime somebody with soul sing a Christmas song, it becomes a whole new vibe.
In my mind.
Not you.
Okay.
New song, The Christmas Shoes. I haven't heard about that song. Right?
That's a new one.
Now, I'm a little, I feel a little bruised by this because I'm an Elmo fan. Elmo and Patsy's Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, their rendition.
Yeah.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Still a hit.
Now, another song that really, I'm going to have to disagree with because I was a huge fan, still am, Alvin and the Chipmunks song. How can you hate on that song?
Yeah, I don't agree with that one either, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
It's
Alvin!
Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP. The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletales.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletales.
Tattletales. Tony's Tattletales. Tattletales.
Tony's Tattletales.
I don't care how much money you have. If you ain't following the rules, you too can get some of this. Basically, with Chris Rock, who was performing for billionaires at an event and had a little rule, an agreement, in fact, and you've heard this before, please don't film my performance. Yeah. Well, somebody decided that they would film his performance. And what did Chris Rock do? Left the room. Yep. And somebody else had to replace him on stage. Get your guitar. It's Keith Urban, y'all. All right, coming in the rear for Chris Rock leaving the stage. I ain't mad at you, Chris. Matter of fact, everybody hates Chris. All right, listen. Smokey Robinson and Haley Bailey are getting ready to co-host the NBC holiday special of Motown Christmas. Set your DVR for tomorrow. All right? Check out our friends at Peacock and NBC. They're going to have a great lineup. B.B. Winans, Jamie Foxx, JoJo, and many others will be on stage. This should be a good one. And Tyler Perry says he hasn't read a review of one of his films in 20 years. 20 years? He hasn't read one review. That's why he keeps making these movies.
I ain't mad at it.
He ain't bothered by none of it. All right? And nor is he discouraged. All right. It's not the word is what I heard. It's just tattletales.
Let's get into it with your morning Black History Facts with Ocie Maddox Jr.
On today's Black History Facts, we're spotlighting one of Hollywood's brightest stars, and he's also the #1 black actor of our time, Denzel Washington. Hello again, this is Ocie Maddox Jr. Denzel Washington's career spans over 4 decades, marked by powerful performances and a commanding screen presence. Born on December the 28th, 1954 in Mount Vernon, New York, Denzel has become a cinematic icon, earning 2 Academy Awards and 3 Golden Globe Awards. His breakout role actually came in the 1989 film Glory, where he won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. This was followed by a series of unforgettable roles in movies like Malcolm X, Training Day, and Remember the Titans. Each one of those performances showcased his remarkable range and depth, earning him critical acclaim and a massive fan base. What he does is so special because as he is a director and producer, his films often tackle important social issues and highlight the African American experience, which furthers our solidifying of his legacy in Hollywood. Denzel's impact extends way beyond the screen as well. He's known for his philanthropy, his mentorship, guiding the next generation of actors and filmmakers in our community. We love his dedication to his craft, and we're looking forward to Gladiator 2. With a full career of groundbreaking achievements, Denzel Washington remains a towering figure in Hollywood, and we do look forward to seeing more of his talent and also his integrity and influence, which make him the #1 black actor in the industry today. That should do it for now. My name is Ocie Maddox Jr. This is Black History Facts. I want you to stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Your morning Black History Facts is sponsored by OMJ Media Design. Primetime 256 on Tony in the Morning, 94.1 WHRP.
It is Tuesday. That means we get a chance to talk to Rucker Legal Solutions with Is It Legal? Good morning, Casey and Kimberly Rucker.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, today we're going to wrap up what we've talked about for the last couple of weeks, and it's very important, and as we've shared before, it could be pretty trying times for people during the holiday, and that is child custody, visitation, child support, and all those things that come up this time of the year.
That's right, Tony. So, we wanted to just put a bow on this. When parents of the court make a determination of the final custody arrangements, there are several types of arrangements that can be made. The most common types of custody arrangements are joint custody, where both parents have equal time and authority for making decisions related to the child or children. Sole physical custody, where one parent has primary physical custody of the child while the other parent has visitation on a set schedule. And in Madison County in particular, we do have a standard schedule, but parents can deviate from that schedule only if they agree to deviate to fit their needs. You can also have joint legal custody. Though one parent may have primary physical custody, both parents may share joint legal custody of the child, which gives both parents authority and input on decisions relevant to the child or children like education, religion, health care, etc. And you could also have sole custody, where one parent is awarded both sole physical and legal custody. And this may or may not mean that the other parent has visitation. And if they do have visitation, that visitation may be supervised for some reason.
And I know we were talking about how if you deviate from the agreement of custody, that it's probably wise to put that in writing.
Yeah, that's true. If both parents want to deviate, whether it's a one-off situation, that's usually you want to at least have a text message where you say, we agreed that this deviation will occur. That way, there's just a record, and it's protective of both parents. But if you need to deviate for the long term, and you want to make a change in the custody arrangement, especially when the other parent does not agree to the change, you have to ask for a modification. Mm-hmm. And when you ask for a modification, it is not a vehicle for small disputes where you're trying to punish the other parent. It's not a simple process. Slight disagreements are not going to meet the standard. And in Alabama, the standard is that there is a significant change in circumstance and that the requested modification is both in the best interest of the child and the child will receive a material benefit from that modification. And so when we talk about these terms, significant change, best interest, material benefit. These are terms that when you take, they've been shaped by case law, and when you take them together, they create a pretty high bar for the parent requesting the modification.
We're talking to Casey Rucker and Kimberly Rucker of Rucker Legal Solutions about custody and child support. How is child support determined?
So child support determinations are a combination of the consideration of the amount of time that a parent is spending with the child as well as the parent's income. So in a situation, let's say, where parents have 50-50 custody, people often misconceive that joint custody arrangement with equal parenting time will mean there's no child support obligation from one parent to the other. But that really just depends on the income of each parent. You may still find that there is a child support requirement. And we just like to remind parents that if a co-parent gets married, their spouse's income is not a factor in the determination for child support.
Is it legal? It's Tuesday with Rucker Legal Solutions. Casey and Kimberly Rucker talking about child custody and child support. With that said, what is the best direction for people to go in if there is a dispute?
Issues can be really complex. And so we just say, again, that we want to advise parents that are dealing with some of these things, seek legal counsel and get good guidance about your particular situation. Don't go it alone.
What's the best way to get in contact with Rucker Legal Solution?
You can reach us by phone at 256-665-9990. And I'm extension 0, and KC Rucker is extension 1.
Or you can reach us on the web at www.ruckerlegalsolutions.com.
Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
So our girl Mary J. Blige for her For My Fans tour is happening next year, and she will be in Birmingham on February 15th. That is Valentine's Day weekend with Neo and Mario. This is going to be the party you don't want to miss. And we've got tickets before you have to buy them, but there's a little bit of a hitch here.
Just a small little catch. Just a little bit.
All you have to do is give us the correct titles. We've got 3 little snippets of Mary's songs, and the real fans will know.
Only the real fans is going to know.
Yeah. Call us at 866-481-9477. If you're caller number 9 with the correct 3 titles, we've got those tickets for you before you have to pay for them right here at WHRP.
That was
you remember those?
Oh yeah, I know.
You know, well, you're a DJ. That doesn't count.
I ain't gonna sing. I'm not gonna do it. I thought about it though.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Caller number 9, 866-481-9477. With the correct answer, tell us the song titles of these 3 songs by Mary J. Blige. Win before you buy. Well, caller number 9.
Caller number 9. Who am I speaking with?
Victoria.
Victory, Toria.
Awesome.
Well, do you have the correct titles for the 3 songs?
I believe I do.
Okay, bring it.
The first one is Be Happy. The second one is I Can Love You. And the third one is Sweet Thing.
That girl know her Mary J. Blige songs.
I do.
Okay. Good pull one on you, Victoria. Congratulations.
Awesome.
You just won tickets before you had to pay for them to check out Mary J. Blige For My Fans tour with Neo and Mario on February.
Yay, thank you so much.
You are welcome. February 15th, BJCC. And of course, the Legacy Arena is going to be jumping that night.
Oh, yeah. You got to bring your Mary boots now.
I sure do.
And be careful on that Mary kick. You don't want to blow out your hip now.
94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256, and it's coming up on these holiday shopping deadlines, Tony.
Indeed.
If you haven't got it already in your last minute shopping like me, you have to pay real attention to detail on this one. Okay.
Have you ever bought gifts that you were to ship out of state? And then you said, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to do it tomorrow. And you don't. And then it comes up to like days before the holiday. And now you're in that long line. That happened to me not long ago. I was like kicking myself in the tush. I was like, what?
What is going on?
And so then the prices.
Don't seem like they skyrocket?
You know what? I had to learn this when the nieces and nephews were young. I just wanted to buy them all kinds of stuff, and I would have to ship it. And then I found out, I'm like, heck, this costs as much as the product that I bought in shipping. It's like I'm doubling, you know. So I'm like, hey, kids, how would you like a greeting card with a credit card, a gift card? You know, go buy what you want.
You go buy what you want, and I just send this
that's
card.
55 cents. Yeah, it's like, whoa. But then, you know, you have some of these stores that will actually ship directly.
That'll ship for you. I like those services too.
You got that. Yeah, that only really works if people are out of state. But if you're around town, you want to shop local. Wrap and deliver.
All local.
You know what I'm saying? All right, for people who have to ship, what's going on?
All right, United States Postal Service, the ground services, if you wanted your gift to get there by Christmas, ship no later than December 18th.
Now, ground service, you're going to save.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You're going to save if you can do ground service.
Because, you know, the closer it gets to the holidays, the higher the price go up.
hey, then you get to first class mail.
First class mail, December 18th. Priority mail, December 19th.
When you say priority, the money just went just went up.
Now, Priority Mail Express, December 21st.
Now, you added priority and express.
Exactly.
You just doubled it up, man.
You literally just doubled it up.
Cha-ching, right?
Yes.
And that's just the United Postal Service. Like FedEx, they have their own dates with ground economy. Ooh, I like the word economy. December 13th, that's this Friday. Why do we have a Friday the 13th in December? It just doesn't feel right. Boo. All right, yeah. 5-day ground or home delivery for FedEx, December 17th. By the way, shout out to all of the delivery employees because they're working overtime. Be nice to them. Give them the good cookies.
Hey, and put your dogs up for them.
Right.
Put your dogs up for them.
UPS and those little growling kitty cats, too. They're mean, too. The UPS ground service, they want you to get the stuff in by the 17th of December. 3-day select. Doesn't that sound expensive?
It does.
Yeah, December
20th.
And that's only a few days before Christmas.
You're pushing it. You're really pushing it.
You're pushing your wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you hear words like first class, priority, express, saver, freight, same day, you do not want to do same day. Oh, okay. Words like second day. You know, or next day.
Next day.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Next day, air. Your package is fine. First class.
Hello. Cha-ching.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. About to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and the new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Every time I hear this song, it resonates with the holidays, no doubt. But the interesting backstory about this particular actress, model, singer, known as Eartha Kitt, was pretty phenomenal. She has kind of a love-hate relationship with the United States of America, only because they was hating on her. But that's a whole nother story. Okay? Eventually, they forgave her. Look that one up. But in the meantime, Eartha Kitt, old schoolers, where you at? The original Catwoman. Oh, from Batman, yes. Cat lady.
Oh.
Yeah, that's her, Catwoman. And you remember the movie Boomerang?
Yeah.
Marcus.
Eartha Kitt.
In case you didn't know, Eartha Kitt, who sang the song Santa Baby. Now, I've always wondered, is she a gold digger? Or is she just asking for a few little gifts while she's sitting on Santa's lap?
I guarantee you other people had the same question. We get to let y'all know.
Santa Baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa Baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight.
Santa Baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear. Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year, I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. So what we have here is a young woman who says, if you give me this nice little coat, this little wrap, because I've been a good girl, and a new car too, because I've been a good girl. I ain't been messing around.
I ain't been doing too much.
Right.
But that's not all she wanted.
Oh.
She said, Santa Baby, I want a yacht. And really, that's not a lot. I've been an angel all year.
Yes.
Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Santa, honey, one little thing I really need, the deed to that. A platinum mine, Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Ooh, Santa, I love how she butters Santa up.
Yeah.
Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with the duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie. Now hurry down the chimney tonight.
Come and trim my Christmas tree. Is that code?
I think that's code.
With some decorations bought at Tiffany's. Now, she don't want nothing out of the bubblegum machine.
Right.
She wants to go to Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. That is so pimping right there.
That is
right.
Santa Baby forgot to mention one thing.
Oh.
A ring? I don't mean on the phone. Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Is she just asking for a few things off her Christmas list, or is she a gold digger?
I think she just wants one or two things.
Okay. Santa Baby, 94.1 WHRP, and ironically, this is one of those classic, timeless hit songs that many people try to do their rendition of and cover. Ironically, Eartha Kitt earned her angel wings Christmas Day in 2008.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
That is.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
Thank you for checking in. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP. Mariah Carey. And what about her Christmas?
And the 2024 Heisman Trophy finalists are finally out, and nobody from Alabama's on it.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
Look surprised. Yeah, that's our inspiration song of the day at the top of the hour. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
I'm Tony Terrell. It's your best girlfriend along with DJ Primetime 256. Tony in the morning. How would you like to win tickets to see Nelly, Ja Rule, and Eve, Jermaine Dupri, and who else? Chingy. It's all going down at the Coca-Cola Amphitheater. This is in September 18th of 2025. You can win tickets in December for September today. Yeah. Before you have to pay for
That's a real win before you have to buy.
That's a real win.
A real win.
But here's the deal. What you need to do is text Nelly, Nelly, to 866-481-9477. Text the keyword Nelly, Nelly, to 866-481-9477. You could win tickets. Where the party at tour before anybody else right now, and we'll hook you up. All right. Check this out. It's that time of the year. It is football season.
Yes.
And did you see last night's game?
I did. I caught last night's game.
Did you see Homer?
I did. Man. What? That was one of the craziest things I've seen.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It kept my attention, Plus, I wanted to see the Cowboys lose, but it kept my attention, and so it was a really good game.
Oh, yeah.
It really was. I stayed up for the whole game. Yeah.
Now, did you see the list of the Heisman finalists? They're finally out.
Okay.
All right, and we've got Colorado's Travis Hunter, Boise State Ashton Genty, Oregon Dylan Gabriel, and Miami Cameron Ward.
Nice.
And see, the important thing with this is Travis Hunter's doing something that people haven't done in forever. Okay. Right? Since 1998, a defender has not won the Heisman.
Oh.
Defensive player, and he's playing both ways, offense and defense.
Okay.
I hope he gets
He's doubling it up.
Doubling it
the
up.
The opportunity and the chances of winning the Heisman.
He's got, that's who I'm rooting for. That's
all
who I'm
right.
rooting for.
Well, good. Kudos to him. Well, I'll tell you who is winning now. And as she always does this time of year, Mariah Carey, for All I Want for Christmas Is You. It returns to number 1 on the Hot 100 charts again. That means she's going to get what? Cha-ching, Santa Baby.
Happy holidays from today's best variety of R&B.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays from John Legend.
94.1 WHRP, Money Long. Ruin me. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
You have, and always will, you always have 2 choices. Your commitment versus your fear. Your commitment versus your fear. The late, great Sammy Davis Jr. said that once. You always have 2 choices. Your commitment versus your fear. Fear not. Just be committed. And you will succeed. That is your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony. Yeah. Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the morning show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.